Imagine waking up in a country where the national symbol is a fairy tale creature, a mermaid. Welcome to Denmark. Tucked away in the chilly northern reaches of Europe, Denmark is a gem that sparkles with a unique blend of history, innovation, and a dash of whimsy. This is the land of Vikings and fairy tales, where ancient sagas blend seamlessly with modern narratives, crafting a culture that's as fascinating as it is diverse. Take a moment to picture the famous Little Mermaid statue, perched on a rock by the Langelinie Promenade in Copenhagen. This iconic statue, inspired by Hans Christian Andersen's fairy tale, is not just a tribute to the imaginative power of Danish storytelling, but also a testament to the country's love for the arts. Here's a fun fact. Despite her fame, the Little Mermaid stands at just over 4 feet tall, proving that size doesn't always matter when it comes to making an impact. Speaking of impact, let's delve into the heart of Danish culture, the concept of hygge. A word with no direct English translation, hygge encapsulates the Danish pursuit of coziness, comfort, and contentment. It's the warm glow of a candle, the softness of a knitted blanket, the joy of good company. In Denmark, hygge is not just a word, but a way of life that permeates every aspect of the Danish lifestyle. And that lifestyle is underpinned by a deep commitment to sustainability. Denmark is a world leader in renewable energy, with wind power accounting for almost half of its electricity production. The Danish people are passionate about preserving their environment, and it shows in their everyday actions, from cycling to work to reducing waste. In Denmark, green is more than just a color, it's a philosophy. So welcome to a day in Denmark, where every sunrise is a Danish awakening. Here, your day starts not just with a cup of coffee, but with a sense of hygge and a commitment to sustainability. From the enchanting tales of mermaids to the soothing embrace of hygge, Denmark promises an experience that's as magical as it is meaningful. What's a day without indulging in some local cuisine? Danish food is more than just pastries. Imagine waking up to a Danish breakfast, where bread takes the center stage. Whether it's a hearty rugbrød, a dense and sour rye bread, or franskbrød, a fluffy and sweet white bread, these are not just accompaniments to your meal, they are the meal. Lightly toasted and spread with Danish butter, it's a simple yet divine way to start the day. Now let's talk about smørrebrød, a traditional Danish dish that is as fun to eat as it is to say. It's an open-faced sandwich, typically built on a slice of rugbrød. The toppings can range from cold cuts, pieces of meat or fish, cheese or spreads. It's a versatile dish that can be enjoyed any time of the day. But let's not forget the pastries. Danish pastries, known in Denmark as wienerbrød, are a breakfast staple. These flaky, buttery delights come in a variety of shapes and sizes, filled with everything from fruits and jams to marzipan and custard. Each bite is a symphony of sweet and savory flavors that tickle your taste buds. And to wash it all down, coffee. Lots and lots of coffee. Coffee is more than just a beverage in Danish culture. It's a ritual. The Danes are among the top coffee consumers in the world. Whether it's a morning pick-me-up or a cozy afternoon sip, coffee is an integral part of the Danish day. In the heart of Denmark, food is not just fuel, it's an experience, an expression of love and hospitality. Each dish tells a story, a piece of Denmark's vibrant history and culture. From the humble bread to the elaborate smørrebrød, the sweet pastries to the comforting coffee, Danish cuisine is a culinary journey worth taking. After such a hearty breakfast, it's time to explore the city. Denmark is where ancient meets modern, a blend of historic castles and cutting-edge design. This is a place where centuries-old fortresses rub shoulders with avant-garde architecture, where history is as alive and vibrant as the thriving arts and culture scene. Let's begin our journey through time at the Tivoli Gardens, an enchanting amusement park that has been delighting visitors since the mid-19th century. The air here is thick with nostalgia, a tribute to simpler times when the joy of a carousel ride or a stroll amidst beautifully manicured gardens was enough to make a day unforgettable. From here, we venture to Amalienborg Palace, the winter home of the Danish royal family. A testament to Rococo architecture, the palace's 4 identical buildings surround an octagonal courtyard, a sight that leaves visitors in awe of its symmetry and grandeur. Here, history is not confined to textbooks. It is a living, breathing entity that continues to shape the present. Our next stop is the National Museum of Denmark, the country's largest museum of cultural history. It's a treasure trove of Danish history, where every artifact, from Viking weapons to Renaissance paintings, tells a story of the people and their journey through time. Denmark is also home to several UNESCO World Heritage Sites. The Jelling runestones, dating back to the Viking Age, bear the earliest inscription of the name Denmark. The Roskilde Cathedral, the first Gothic cathedral to be built of brick, is a testament to the architectural prowess of the Middle Ages. The Kronborg Castle, immortalized as Elsinore in Shakespeare's Hamlet, stands as a symbol of the Renaissance's influence on Danish architecture. Immersed in history, it's easy to lose track of time, but as the sun begins to set, Danish nightlife awaits. As the sun sets, Denmark's cities come alive with a vibrant nightlife. In this Nordic haven, there's a smorgasbord of nightlife options to choose from, each offering a unique taste of Danish culture. From the quaint, cozy pubs in the heart of Copenhagen, to the lively, pulsating clubs of Aarhus, Denmark's second-largest city, there's a spot for every mood and fancy. Now let's talk about Danish beer culture. It's not just an occasional treat here, but a cornerstone of Danish social life. If you've ever sipped a cold Carlsberg or Tuborg, you've tasted a bit of Danish history. Both these breweries, world-renowned and steeped in tradition, hail from this small but spirited nation. A trip to Denmark isn't complete without a visit to these iconic breweries, where you can sample their classic brews and seasonal specialties. Moving on to the club scene, it's as diverse as it is dynamic. In Copenhagen, you'll find clubs playing everything from electronic dance music to the latest pop hits, all with a uniquely Danish twist. Aarhus, on the other hand, is known for its vibrant student scene, with a host of clubs and bars dedicated to providing the perfect backdrop for a night of youthful revelry. Not a night owl? No worries. Denmark's nightlife isn't all about the after-dark activities. The Danes have a word, hygge, which loosely translates to coziness. It's about enjoying life's simple pleasures, like a warm cup of coffee or a quiet evening with loved ones. So, after a night out, you might find yourself in a snug cafe winding down with a steaming mug of hot chocolate, or at a quiet wine bar, savoring a glass of Danish-produced wine. And if you're wondering where to find the best nightlife in Denmark, just follow the locals. They have an uncanny knack for finding the most charming spots, tucked away in the city's nooks and crannies. As the night winds down, the Danish concept of hygge brings us back home. A day in Denmark is a day well spent, full of unforgettable experiences. Immerse yourself in the Danish lifestyle, a harmonious blend of simplicity, functionality, and a deep connection with nature. The Danish people prioritize sustainability, making conscious choices in their daily lives, from biking to work to shopping locally and sustainably, embodying the philosophy of reduce, reuse, recycle. This commitment to environmental stewardship is not just commendable, but truly inspiring. Denmark is a treasure trove of history and culture. From the majestic castles and centuries-old churches that dot the landscape to the art-filled halls of museums, every corner of this beautiful country tells a story. The Danish people are deeply proud of their Viking heritage, which is reflected in their festivals, architecture, and even their day-to-day life. The Danish cuisine, a delightful mix of traditional dishes and innovative culinary creations, is a gastronomic adventure waiting to unfold. Savor the smørrebrød, the quintessential Danish open-faced sandwich, or indulge in a Danish pastry, a sweet and flaky delight that is a must-try for any food lover. Pair your meal with a locally brewed beer or a glass of snaps, a potent Danish spirit, and you'll feel right at home. The nightlife in Denmark is as vibrant and diverse as its people. Whether you're looking to dance the night away at a lively club in Copenhagen, enjoy a quiet evening at a cozy wine bar, or catch a live music performance at one of the many venues across the country, there's something for everyone. Denmark is not just a destination, it's an experience, a way of life that invites you to slow down, appreciate the little things, and enjoy the moment. The Danish concept of hygge, a sense of cozy contentment and well-being through enjoying the simple things in life, is at the heart of this. So pack your bags, embrace the hygge, and get ready for a Danish adventure of a lifetime.